Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with Paris Amelia.
Hi guys.
Hey. She is a fellow revert and she also has a YouTube channel which I will link down below.
You're so serious. I'll try and do Samantha's intro. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my friend, this is my acquaintance, and everything is linked down in the description below.
Alright, so today we just wanted to talk about our struggles and the mistakes we've made as Muslim reverts, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm perfect. She made a mistake. Right guys, we're going to be having a little bit of a talk to you about like us girls who are both reverts. Like, how long have you been a revert for now?
3 years, alhamdulillah.
3 years, and I'm 1.5, so like we're basically still babies. Oh my goodness. But yeah, even though like I hate the term revert, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like definitely, I think you just get to a point where like you're just Muslim.
Like,
yeah, definitely. But anyway, guys, we've got our tea today from like T2. Ooh, girl, look at that, like our variety pack. Like, isn't that like the thing that brought us together?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Our love of tea.
Literally. So we've got all our teas set up in front of us, girls, and we've got our fancy ass
and our fancy little cups.
I know, right? Oh my god. So you guys grab a cup of tea and sit down with us, and we're going to be having a talk to you about identity problems when you first become Muslim, and also some of the mistakes that we made as reverts as well.
So converting to Islam obviously is a humongous change in your entire life, and it doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you, because you're still the same person, but it's also a humongous change. And I think that you yourself need to take time to adjust to that. With me personally, I had a really tough time trying to adjust to that big change, because I wanted to be part of the community. I wanted to look like I'm part of the community, but then I also still wanted to be myself.
Yeah, I get you. Like, I think that was the very first mistake that I made as well. Like, was just trying to strip everything from my old life and just try and be this example of like a perfect Muslim woman. But the thing is, if you do that, you run into so many problems along the way, because like you feel like a loss of identity. You feel like, who am I now?
Who am I? Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it.
You go from this crazy ass girl doing whatever you want to do in life, and then suddenly you've got all these rules.
Serious.
Yeah. Then suddenly like everything changes in your life, And
I think a big motivator for that is like trying to prove that it's not just a phase, like that this decision is something that you considered and like considered properly, and that you learned about before you made the big decision. Because especially when we did it at our age, like our age was a big factor, because we were young or whatever, and people, I don't know, I reckon one of the biggest insecurities I had initially was that people didn't take it seriously. Like they thought it was just
oh my god,
phase.
My family thought I was crazy. They're like, oh yeah, honey, that's so cute, you're just in another little phase. So like you feel like you have to go above and beyond to prove that, oh my god, I'm actually serious, I'm actually like a real Muslim.
And that's like the whole struggle with that, and like hijab and stuff like that. We actually talked about that in Paris's channel, so you can go check that out
in the description box below. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna try some of the English breakfast tea. What are you having? You're having water.
I'm having water.
She's having
pretty much just water.
Oh my god! Wow, that's great. We just had some Arab gyros and whatnot. Did you think it was good?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So I'm gonna use our lukewarm water. Oh my god, for some English breakfast. Continuing on, like you felt like you had to prove something in the community, like.
Yeah. Basically, I wanted to be everyone's perfect image of a Muslim in order to be considered Muslim, and that pretty much drove me crazy because everyone has a different idea of modesty, and you're literally gonna go nuts if you're gonna try and please everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the biggest mistake. How do you think like you can overcome that sort of problem? That's like with time, or like what did you see?
What I did was I had to take a step back, and I had to be like, because at that point I was going crazy, and I was ready. I wasn't ready, but like I was very close to just being like, screw it or whatever. Pretty much, if we're being honest. If we're being honest. But then I just took a step back, and I was just like, wait, why did I start this initially? Like, what was my reason? Like, go back to why you did it in the first place, and that's basically how I gained the passion back. And I think that that's also a big motivator to why people take off their hijab. A lot of people just put it on to please other people and please the people around them, and then when they stop caring about what those people around them thought of, then when they come into, faced with struggle, while wearing the hijab, they won't fight as hard, because the reason, like one of the biggest reasons for why they just put it on is just to please other people.
Yeah, literally, like it's like having, like, from day one you had the wrong motivation to put it on, and then when that motivation starts to go away, then like you're left with nothing. And that's sometimes why these girls, like I'm seeing on social media, like so many girls like are taking their hijabs off, and I don't know, it makes me so sad in my heart. I'm like what can I do to make it better? And I think it's all about having the correct motivation and seeing that if your motivation to wear hijab and dress modestly is correct,
Yeah, and comes from within, pretty much. Like you have you have that personal connection, rather than, just pleasing your mom or pleasing, whoever. It's important to have that personal connection to Allah, and just to please Allah rather than pleasing people.
Yeah, exactly. You need to sit down, open your Quran, look at the hadiths, and like make sure that your relationship is strong enough with Allah so that you still continue to have that fire in your heart to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and wear hijab and dress modestly, and that's going to help you to progress every day in your journey in Islam.
Yeah, because let's face it, hijab is a very big part of us in our practice.
Yeah, right? Exactly, especially for women. Like you go out into public every day, and you meet a stranger. Yeah, like a stranger is going to know your religion before they even know your name.
Yeah.
So like continuing on, we're rushing into wearing hijab, rushing into
the practice, pretty much. Yeah. That was a huge mistake I made in the beginning. Like, I don't know, even prior to converting, I had this in my head that, I can't convert until I know how to practice everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Until I read the whole Quran and can practice every bit of it, I'm not going to convert yet. Which at the time I thought was logical, and now that I think back to it, I'm just like, that was stupid.
Yeah, it's unrealistic, girls. It's so unrealistic, especially if you're thinking of reverting. You don't have to have everything down packed by day one, because Allah knows your heart and He knows your intentions, and He's not going to expect you to just come from a non-Muslim background and to learn everything overnight, because even Muslims in their 20s, our age now, have grown up in Muslim households, and they don't even know everything yet themselves.
And the beautiful thing about Islam is that, like, the thing that was so different about Islam, that was different from other religions, was its emphasis on your intention. That was definitely like the big thing. So if your intention is pure and that you want to learn, because Islam is a lifelong journey of learning, like I think that that's good enough. Get the journey started, right? Like don't let it hold you back, like not wanting to be, like not being able to be a perfect Muslim. Like nobody's perfect. Like no one's perfect, and if that's what you're waiting for, you're gonna wait a long time.
Yeah, exactly. It's about every day taking steps towards becoming a better Muslim, and improving your relationship with God, Allah.
Because even with like clothing, like you can't have like your old wardrobe and then go into hijab straight away. Like it's still, you build it up as you go along.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, that made me broke. Literally, I stripped my whole closet of my wardrobe, and I went and bought like $700 worth of like modest clothes, and it's so unnecessary. Literally.
Me, I didn't even have like proper hijab. Like I bought the scarves from like Cotton On or something.
I know,
just the ones that you wrap around.
Yeah, like the big winter woolly ones. And
and then you just wrap it around. But like again, it just has to be like it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to take one step forward, like baby steps. That's all you need. It's still progress at the end of the day. So in talking about rushing into things, like one of the biggest things is your family. You made this humongous decision in your life, and of course it impacts your life more than anyone, but it also affects your family, and we sometimes forget about that because it's new to us, so we're still adjusting ourselves, and sometimes we prioritize ourselves over others, and that's just the fact.
That's true.
We're not like too sensitive to these types of things. And if we needed time to adjust, so did our families.
Whatever the amount of time you took to adjust to Islam, you need to give your family 5 times that amount of time to adjust. You can't just convert, put hijab on and everything else, and
expect everything to be
don't expect them not to have a reaction, because they're going to, especially if you're in Western society with how the media is these days. You need to sit down with them every step of the way and explain to them from day one that you're looking into this, and ask them what their opinions are on Islam. See what their reaction is. If they have a terrible reaction, obviously don't talk openly so much at home about it. Make sure that you're sensitive to their emotions towards it as well. You need to it's about opening the conversation at home with them. See what their opinion on hijab was, you know. Even in the process, you can like alter their opinions and views with your research that you do into Islam.
And of course, do everything gently. That's even in the Quran, because nobody wants nobody wants to when you enforce your like beliefs and stuff to other people. Like you don't do that. Do everything in a gentle manner. Like don't attack anyone about their own beliefs either. You need to be sensitive about their beliefs, and they need to be sensitive about yours. It's all about mutual respect, I think.
Yeah, it is. You know, like the Quran wasn't revealed in one day and wasn't just put on the society's shoulders in one day. You know, Rasulullah revealed it over so many years, Islam. So in the same way, you need to give that gentleness to your family and be kind and explain to them in a gentle manner that they explain, like Sam was saying, you know.
Oh, that was some wisdom stuff.
I know, girl.
That's some next level wisdom.
We're gurus today with our advice. We hope that you girls are taking some of this advice on board, because you know the step into Islam is not easy. It was so hard for both me and Samantha, but you know, inshallah, it is smooth and easy for you if you're thinking about this life journey. It's a process, it's hard, but you know, if this is what you want in your life, then it's gonna take time and it's gonna take effort and everything good.
And patience. A lot of patience.
Yes, you need to have a lot of patience as well, you know.
And just know that there is a big revert community as well.
Yeah.
Like, me and this one are both reverts.
Oh yeah, girl.
And you can email us or send us DMs anytime. Like we're happy to help.
If you need anything, guys, literally. Because I remember when we first converted, there wasn't such a big, like literally 3 years ago, there wasn't that big community, but now there is. Like, you know, girls are starting to step up. Like Asia, you've got your Dina Tokyos, you've got us, you know. And that's good, because you need to have an example. You need someone
who's walked the road as well.
Yeah,
you know, like,
it's not even about having an example. It's just about seeing someone next to you being like, oh, they've gone through the same thing that I've gone through or am going through, you know.
And it's
you need some next level support, you know. But yeah.
Anyways, we have blabbered on for long enough. If you guys want us to talk about more like into these topics or other struggles that you guys might be facing and just want advice on it, even though, you know, we're not like imams or scholars or anything like that, but you know, just for solidarity and like, because we are reverts and we are in the same like road or journey that you guys are at.
Like Sam said, we're not scholars and we don't have all the Quran ayats and the hadiths here with us now. We're just talking from our personal experience and our life lessons that we've learned and passing all that good stuff on to you guys. Hopefully that helps you.
See you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Amelia.
Amelia, my name is
Amelia.
You shouldn't even know me. Oh my god, you don't even know. Anyway guys, see ya.
We're gonna have so many outtakes. I swear.
Bloody hell. God. My camera's about to die. I'm so sorry. Let's see the red flashing button.
Oh, yeah, no. It's okay. Come, let's go eat.
Okay, let's go get food.
That's a sign.
You guys, we have like the best tea set up right in front here. It's so pretty. We've got like a whole box of tea.
Look at her teapot. It's so
cute. Oh my god. So expensive as well. Do not go to T2. Go to Kmart. God. Anyway, guys.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready. Are you ready now, darling?
Okay, what should we say?
Come closer. You're gonna come closer, Kate.
I need to look like I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
Tea in my water.
The wrong words in English. I taught him electricity instead of electricity, so whenever he gets ready, he's like, stop wasting the electricity!
That's so big! See, Kmart has everything. I wish I knew that when I first like moved in.
Yeah, but some of like the pans and stuff in Kmart are really bad quality. You need to invest in good pans.
But like plates and stuff like that, I wish we got it from
How much did you spend?
I don't even want to know. I'm like horrible when it comes to like domestic stuff.
You come back next year, then we can film again.
Yeah. Let's do it. Maybe I'll go to Adelaide.
Adelaide, no, there's nothing there for you. What the hell? Who's gonna break into your phone? She has a 9-digit password. Like,
No, it's 4.
it's not 4. It was like 8. You're like, go away. Oh my god, Tarzan's gonna watch this and think, oh my god, these girls are crazy.